must be some way to open this. Could come in handy.
Yep.
Oh, gracious David. Numbskull.
Can't win, Slayer. There's only one of you. There's an enemy.
I feel like a new Slayer. Buffy is not on the menu. Nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night. Guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight. Ooh. This is my town. You should have stayed dead.
Get ready to spill your guts.
For the vampire who has everything. Let that be a lesson to you, or, you know, those who pass by your mangled corpse.
Slayer. Nice night to die, don't you think?
You can't win, Slayer. There's only one of you.
You want a piece of me? I'll give you the whole damn pie.
The difference between you and me, Slayer. You're gonna die.
They just don't think like they used to. That guy's there's just no talking to him. Numbskull.
Get the hell off of me! Help! Somebody help!
It's okay to scream if you want. I like it when you scream. Get out!
Oops! I did it again. Buffy is not on the menu. I feel like a new Slayer. Holy water. Don't leave home without it.
Hope you can do something with this. You're incredible. I owe you my life.
You should have stayed dead. brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night.
Can't win, Slayer. There's only one of you. There's a...
You want a piece of me? I'll give you a whole big pie. This time, stay in the ground. A sparkly thingy to add to my collection of sparkly thingies. Numbskull. Dead guys. There's just no talking to them.
Help! Somebody help!
This time, stay in the ground. Oh, look, a bad guy.
Tag, you're it.
Holy water. Don't leave home without it. I feel like a new Slayer.
Get ready to spill your...
You want a piece of me? I'll give you the whole thing tonight. Oh, you nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night. pose, sweetheart. I told you to stay. A sparkly thingy, to add to my collection of sparkly thingies.
Buffy! This way, hurry!
Cavalry's coming! Don't know why the cavalry always has to tromp through the graveyard, but cavalry's coming. Loving the prepare to die. Buffy is not on the menu. You Deathos just aren't that bright, are you? Numbskull. When in doubt, try a garden implement. You should have stayed. Just hold that pose, sweetheart.
Buffy!
Hey!
Buffy, be careful! She's stronger than an ordinary vampire.
Willow! You should not have done that. I know you guys take the whole fetish scene way too seriously, but there's a fine line between femme fatale and tacky tramp. You just vaulted right over that line.
Mock all you like, Slayer, but I'll be the one laughing while you're bleeding out on the ground.
And that tattoo just screams biker slut.
Slayer.
Oh, go to state.
Hold still.
Okay, Will?
A little shaken up, but fine. You think Spike's rounded up what's left of the Order of Aurelius?
I was sorta hoping there wasn't anything left of them. Come on, I want to get you out of here.
What about the others?
I'll come back for them, but I'm gonna need to be better armed if I have to deal with the Order and my spooky, slippery little new zombie-making friend.
What are you doing just standing here? You have to save our tight end. We need him for the game and for my morale. On the other hand, that skank slut hitting on him at the bronze, strictly optional. Xander, I think I ran over a nail or something. Why don't we go change my tire? Together. I might need some help looking for the tire iron in the back seat. Are you still here? Don't you have something to kill? Because if you had plans to do anything besides the monster mash, you might want to rethink the outfit.
Hey, Buff. I've been working on this bad boy for quite a while, and this looks like the right time to break it in.
Xander, I don't know what to say.
I customized it myself thanks to that Halloween stint as an army grunt. It's got 2 supply tanks, so you can switch between holy water and hellfire on the fly. Both very corrosive to demons and vamps' delicate complexions.
You do know your way around a Slayer's heart.
You sure you're all right, Will?
Bruised, but otherwise unscathed. No unauthorized nibbling.
If I ever get my hands on Spike, I'll make him wish he'd never been born. Reborn. Unborn. You get the picture.
Cue the manly swagger. Sweet. Really. But let's not forget who the girlfriend is.
Sorry, Xand, but this is strictly a solo Slayer mission. Too many unknowns. Too much we don't understand.
Like I ever let that stop you before.
I need you to stay here. Help Giles and make sure Willow doesn't have a concussion or something.
Got it. Now go save those bronzers. Especially the cute female ones.
Did you bring back any crystals?
I was a little busy, but I did bring you a little something.
By the strength of the emanation of Godola and the glory of Hecate, let that of mine be that of thine. Let the vitality held within be now released, transferred to thee.
Wow, what a rush. Thanks, Will. You sure you're gonna be all right?
I shall endure. Okay, not as inured to the physical abuse as Giles, but I'm getting there. It's all part of being friends with the Slayer.
Inured?
I know, isn't it exciting? I've never used that word in conversation before.
Is there anything else you can remember that might help me?
Just that secret passage inside the mausoleum. I thought it was sealed, but I guess Spike opened it back up. I wish Oz wasn't on tour with the dingoes. I could use some woofy hugging right about now. You should get going, Buffy.
I believe we need to augment your combat skills. Please study the techniques illustrated on this page.
Got it. Let the augmentation begin, as long as it doesn't require surgery.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Knew I could count on you, Giles.
Unfortunately, Buffy, in spite of the faith you place in me, there's no magic in the search. Though I am, of course, deeply troubled by Spike's sudden reappearance in Sunnydale, and even more alarmed by the implication that he might have gathered the remnants of the Master's Order, all we can do is attempt to learn more.
So you're thinking research, then?
Of course. Meanwhile, however, your first priority must be the rescue of those innocents abducted from the Bronze.
I'm already gone. Got to say, though, I'm stumped. I thought you'd be brandishing a sharp-edged hypothesis by now.
Sadly not. Only a growing feeling of profound unease. All of this sudden activity does seem to suggest a carefully coordinated push towards a particular goal, probably something ritualistic. The gathering of victims in such number, yet without killing them, might lay the groundwork for a ceremony to draw forth an ancient evil into this world.
And you said you had no hypothesis. You big faker.
Whatever the plan may be, Buffy, you must return to the mausoleum and stop them before they can carry it out.
Any luck figuring out what the markings were on those 2 Uber vants I told you about?
Nothing yet, but I will continue to investigate. Meanwhile, you should hurry. There's no telling how long Spike and his associates will keep those people alive.
And look at that. A handy wall switch in a mausoleum. Something tells me it isn't for the ceiling fan. Open sesame. Dead guys. There's just no talking to them. Numbskull. Gotta be a sequence to press these in. Buffy is not on the menu. I feel like a new slave. Here, let me scratch that itch. This time, stay in the ground. Burn, baby, burn. Nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night. guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight. You never should have walked into my sleigh ground. Could come in handy. You dead folks just aren't that bright, are you? This will hurt. Let's go. Dead guys. There's just no talking to them. This is my town. Could come in handy. Danger. Demonic spiders at work. I should be able to torture nasty webfest with some hellfire. Dead guys. There's just no talking to them. Numbskull. Cinder and Ash. You know, sometimes in this job, I just have to say, boo. I feel like a new Slayer. Nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night. Stay in the ground. Sometimes in this job, I just have to say, guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight. You know, sometimes in this job, I just have to say, ooh. Open sesame. Dead folks just aren't that bright, are you? I need to hit that with something. It's stunning how often I get to say that. I feel like a new Slayer. Dead guys. There's just no talking to them. Nice dog. What is it with big evil and abandoned churches? Jinkies! You never should have walked into my sleigh ground. Nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night. Look at that, a big bowl of holy water. It must be my birthday. Getting that possessed by evil spirits vibe from this. Liberal application of holy water ought to drive away those pesky phantom menaces. I feel like a new Slayer. Another soup bowl from hell? numbskull. Dead guys. Nothing like a brisk walk in a spot of demon. Guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight. You never should have walked into my sleigh ground. Gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Come on, Buffy. A sparkly thingy, to add to my collection of sparkly thingies. Take me? Come on, kick my ass. This is my town. This time, stay on the ground. Could come in handy. Let that be a lesson to you, or, you know, just pass by your mangled corpse. Even with hellfire, it isn't going to be easy to burn through this. So, are you going to kill me? Because this is getting old. And that's a wrap. Folks just aren't that bright, are you? Buffy is not on the menu. All right, check the Slayer style. Just no talking to him. feel like a new Slayer. You know, sometimes in this job, I just have to say, nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night. Here, let me scratch that itch. Guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight. Oh God, please, don't hurt me. This is my time. Here, take this. Good luck.
No, don't touch me. Just don't. Help me! Help me!
Go Buffy, go Buffy. Could come in handy. Won't hurt a bit. Let that be a lesson to you, or, you know, those who pass by your mangled corpse. Never should have walked into my sleigh ground. I feel like a new Slayer. karaoke. That's never good.
Orientis quaesires, Orientis conserva magister acquia, cruentus ex tui cruentus.
So much for stealth.
Right, falling ceiling. Time to dash.
You are becoming quite a nuisance, girl.
Oh, look. The grave robber speaks. Dead guys. I feel like a new Slayer. Numbskull. Here.
Must be complete.
And nobody around to bring you back from the grave. What a drag, huh? Meanwhile, this little souvenir ought to help Giles figure out what all the boogity-boogity's about. No. You are dead. I killed you. I crushed your bones to dust.
The velocity of time. Turns have voices.
I killed him, Giles. I killed him and then crushed his bones so that he couldn't ever come back. This is so not happening.
I fear that it is. You see, your crushing the Master's skeleton precluded any further attempt to reanimate him as a being of flesh and bone. But it is possible that a skilled necromancer could resurrect him in a disembodied state, as a kind of phantom. On the bright side, however, the Master would be in a relatively weakened state in this spectral form, and the collapse of the Church may well have terminated his resurrection at a critical point.
You're completely guessing, aren't you?
Call it an hypothesis. Frankly, what truly baffles me is Spike's involvement in all this. All of this, the regrouping of the Order, the summoning of Materiani, the possible resurrection of the Master. Logic dictates that this isn't Spike's plan. But if not Spike's, then whose? And to what dark purpose?
Wait. The Master was in a dream I had the other night. That's not a huge surprise. He's made dream cameos before that didn't mean anything. But maybe there's more to it. Besides the Master, there were these 3 nasty demons, like the patron saints of S&M and self-mutilation or something. They had these weird symbols on their noggins that looked something like this.
It appears to be a sigil of some kind. I'll add this to the research I'm doing on the tattoos worn by those 2 distinctive vampires you fought.
Hey Giles, maybe I should work with this talisman. If I can master the spell that controls it, I might be able to reverse it.
That isn't quite how the Tadaka talisman works, Willow. The necromantic power was in the necromancer. The talisman is charged with magical energies that allow the wearer to focus and magnify his or her mystical abilities. It is a potent tool for witchcraft, but I'm afraid that it can also prove quite dangerous. Unless properly controlled, the talisman's power can corrupt the wearer. I'm not entirely convinced that you're ready to handle so powerful a tool. However, in light of recent events, it may be prudent for you to begin training with it immediately. With my supervision, of course.
Of course. Gotta keep me from going to the dark side. Or just, turning everyone into pigs and making the school disappear.
Okay, you guys keep up with the research. I'm gonna go see Angel. If anyone can figure out why Spike's back in Sunnydale, it'll be him.
Sure, that ought to be constructive. Time well spent. Provided you don't, succumb to temptation and turn him evil again.
Now, Cordelia, we're all a bit wary of Angel, and with reason. But you well know it's far more complicated than that.
I just know I can never spend that much time with him, or anyone else who might suddenly decide to kill me in my sleep.
And yet you're here with us. Imagine that. Look, while everyone bones up on sigils and resurrection, I'll head over to the mansion and bone up on Angel. That so did not come out right.
Did you bring back any crystals?
I was a little busy, but I did bring you a little something.
By the strength of the emanation of Gadala and the glory of Hecate, let that of mine be that of thine. Let the vitality held within be now released, transferred to thee.
Wow, what a rush. Thanks, Will. You heard Giles. Be careful with that thing. Practice safe magic.
Not a single worry. I'm all about the caution.
Oz is gonna want his girl in one piece when he gets back.
And now I've got all kinds of exciting images in my head. And I'm blushing.
Once again, I believe it's necessary to widen your knowledge of hand-to-hand combat. Please read this and begin practicing these new techniques immediately.
Okay, but at this point, I think I have a right to know. Just how many of these pages you got?
I cannot imagine what could motivate Spike to aid in the resurrection of the Master. Perhaps Angel will be able to shed some light on Spike's actions. I believe there's a tome by Kraus that could give me some insight into the sigils worn by the demons in your dream, Buffy. Though it may take me some time to find it.
Could be someone checked it out.
Of here? Willow, you'll need to take every possible precaution if you were to attempt to master the power of the talisman.
Gotcha. Precaution. Now my middle name.
Are you sure we need to involve Tall, Dark, and Brooding?
If anyone can predict what Spike will do, it's Angel.
Is he the good angel or the bad angel this week? Sometimes I forget.
Not helpful, Zand. Hitting the books? That's helpful.
Actually, I've developed this bizarre narcolepsy. I read about dusty old magic, just fall right to sleep. If nobody needs me for a snack run, I was thinking I'd head on over to the alibi room to see what kind of info I could intimidate or possibly beat out of our favorite snitch, Willie.
Or possibly buy? 'Cause intimidation's not your strong suit, though there are other things you do well.
And if I must resort to the buying, that would require cash.
Take Cordelia with you then, but try not to take the scenic route.
Buff, it's a crisis. What do you take me for?
Go. Do not stop for Nookie.
Going.
That's right. Trot off to the lair of your broody Jekyll and Hyde demon lover in the middle of a crisis. Talk about priorities.
The last time demons attacked the library, you and Xander were canoodling on Giles's desk while the rest of us tried to avoid decapitation.
Good Lord, could we please stay out of the librarian's office? And what happened to my antique letter opener? I'd always assumed that one of the Fraxis demons took it, but perhaps I don't want to know.
Just try to make yourself useful, Cordelia.
Okay. Angel's got the dark broody thing going on, but he's so pale and depressing. It wouldn't kill him to smile sometimes, maybe get some sun? Okay, that would kill him, but still.
Angel? Anybody home? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Buffy, go! You have to get out of here.
Angel? What is it? What's wrong?
Get out while you can. If it takes me, you'll be the only one who can save me.
How about I just save you now? Whoa. Looks like that screaming blue meanie threw up some kind of magical barrier in front of the door. Time to thrash first, ask questions later. You never should have walked into my sleigh ground. Could come in handy. I feel like a new Slayer. This won't hurt a bit.
Suddenly, this just got a whole lot more interesting.
We haven't been introduced. I'm the Slayer, and you're history. Nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night. Like in my dreams. This has gotta be a key. Now, if I can just find the lock it fits into. Ooh! All right, the old and wacky security system. Of course, now that I've found it, I'm gonna need a key to open it. Damn, why do the bizarro antique security systems all require more than one key? Must be some way to open this. Must be some way to open this. Must be some way to open this. You think you can take me? Come on, kick my ass. Here, let me scratch that. Music to my ears.
I want you, babe, but not in a good way.
So you gonna take me? Come on, kick my ass. This won't hurt. When in doubt, try a garden implement. So, are you going to kill me? 'Cause it's getting old. Music to my ears.
Slayer. Got news for you, honey. You're the cute blonde that dies right at the...
When in doubt, try a garden. Guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight.
You can't win, Slayer. There's a...
Oh, go kiss daylight. This is my town. Must be some way to open this.
After tonight, I'm gonna write my memoirs.
You can't win, Slayer. There's only one of you, but there's an endless supply of us.
For the vampire who has everything. Let that be a lesson to you, or, you know, those who pass by your mangled corpse.
There's my girl.
Cool.
I wish they could all be California girls.
And that's a wrap.
Yippee-ki-yay, Slayer.
Oh, go kiss daylight. I hate to be the one to tell you, but you're dead. I feel like a new Slayer. Angel's training room. He's gotta be here. If not, hopefully there'll be a way out.
I'm gonna hollow you out, Slayer.
Here, let me scratch that. Nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night. I need to sanctify the crap out of that with some holy H2O. Won't budge. Ain't gonna happen.
Lost her. Damn.
Must be some way to open this. Must be some way to open this. You want a piece of me? I'll give you the whole damn pie.
I want you, babe, but not in a good way.
For the vampire who has everything. Guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight. Holy water. Don't leave home without it.
Yippee-ki-yay, Slayer.
We haven't been introduced. I'm the Slayer, and you're history. Oh, this is my town. Angel?
Looking for your lover, Slayer? The vampire with the soul, an abomination. Sorry to say, he won't be yours for much longer.
Now that is just gross. I knew there was something different about you. God, I was afraid that... Angel? What's wrong? Are you okay?
No. But I will be, Slayer. I will be.
Let go of me!
You wound me, Slayer. Surely one last kiss isn't too much to ask.
What part of let go didn't you understand?
Obnoxious breath. You will feel my power. I killed you once before. I'll do it again.
Looks like we're both hard to get rid of. Difference is, I'm still flesh and blood. You're just an echo.
Hold it right there, Slayer. I can't afford to have you bollocksing this up.
Sorry, no can do. Gotta fly.
Damn her.
Not that I'm a complainer, but you notice Cosmo has never run an article about the complications in falling in love with a vampire. The evil always gets in the way.
Hello? But duh.
Thank you for that eloquent and comforting sentiment.
Unfortunately, Buffy, yours is not the only bad news. While you were gone, my research turned up the origins of the sigil from your rather prophetic nightmare. It's the mark of 3 demons known collectively as the Quarter Cas, the Dreamers. Individually, these beings possess impressive psychic abilities. However, by joining forces, they can purportedly distort or mold reality within a certain proximity through mental projection. I suspect that the Master is attempting to locate and reunite the Dreamers so that he can exploit their powers for some greater evil purpose.
I've gotta find him and make sure he doesn't get all these Dreamer guys together.
If you're all done with the usual blathering now, you might want to listen to what Xander has to say. While Buffy was fighting with her dead boyfriend and his pasty grandfather, we paid a visit to a part of town my precious car should never have to go to again.
Xander, you got something from Willie.
Got some pretty interesting stuff, actually. Of course, I had to promise not to rough him up.
And give him $20 or so.
40.
Does anyone want to hear this? Anyway, apparently there's a ship loaded with black market supernatural knickknacks arriving in at the docks tonight. Willie overheard some of the Aurelius vamps say they're expecting a package and are supposed to be there to meet it.
And so will we.
Just be careful, Buff.
Always. I'm just worried what happens when I run into Angel. How do I destroy the Master without killing him too?
Maybe that's not the question you need to ask. The Master and Angel, 2 of the most feared vampires in history, bundled into one lethal package. What really sucks is that the chicks will probably still dig him. Damn that vampire mystique. How much time do we have before we go? I think Cordelia's tire has a slow leak. No matter how often I pump it up, it's never long before it needs more pumping. Guess we'd better be going, huh?
Looks like your boyfriend is all grrr again. Sucks to be you.
I've located a new weapon for your Slayer arsenal. A Reaper blade. Forged in 12th century Germany from various holy relics claimed during the Crusades, it is blessed with an uncanny supernatural sharpness and durability. Once you've gained experience with the blade, you may also attach the Reaper wing, which will allow you to throw the blade with great force and accuracy.
A new toy. And it isn't even my birthday. You're always thinking of me, Giles. If I get good with the wing, when do I get the Reaper shoes to complete the ensemble?
Sadly, there are no Reaper shoes.
Well, still, one can dream.
Let me remind you, Buffy, the Dreamers are extremely powerful and have the ability to warp reality.
I get it. If they're all together, they can use their mental powers. But for the mental powers, I'm assuming that means they all have to have heads. I'm seeing a solution here.
Do not take this lightly. You'll have to be at the top of your game when you face them.
Sticking to the metaphor, Giles? Don't worry. In this game, I'm in a league of my own.
Did you bring back any crystals?
I was a little busy, but I did bring you a little something.
By the strength of the emanation of Gadala and the glory of Hecate, let that of mine be that of thine. Let the vitality held within be now released, transferred to thee.
Wow, what a rush. Thanks, Will.
Don't worry, Buffy. We'll find a way to get rid of the Master and get the old angel back. Well, not the old Angel so much as the new old Angel, without the smoking, and the torture, and the homicide.
I had to kill him once before. I don't know if I can take having to do it again.
You'll do what has to be done, Buffy. You always have. Don't worry, we'll find a way to fix this.